What is going on, guys? Man, Insane Juggernaut back here with another video. The last video of Madden Mobile 17. Promise I wasn't going to get emotional, man. Just want to say a couple of things. The first video I posted was a coin making methods video for beginners. That video is now at around like 800 views or whatever. That's a pretty good amount of views for my channel. So that was the video that got it all started, man. And ever since then, I've been coming with non-stop content for the past, 8-9 months. And this has really been a successful year for me and my channel. And I look at this year kind of as a foundation for me to continue growing my channel. I have a pretty good loyal base of subscribers, and all I can do is just come with some fire next year and just build on that foundation to hopefully have an even more successful year next year. Man, this year we started a lot of like coin making methods and investing. I got to 16 million coins, like no money spent. I mean, it's just insane. I didn't spend a dime on this game, man, and I made a lot of coins, man, and I showed people that you didn't really have to spend money to make coins in the game. And then once the which let's see, what's the best word for it? Once the like coin making side of things started to kind of like dwindle down, then I kind of went towards like gameplay when I kind of had the coins that I made. So I use those coins that I made to kind of start doing like gameplay videos, and gameplay videos are also fun for me. That's what landed me in this league now, and this league is just an amazing league, great group of guys who all really know a lot about the game, and hopefully next year, man, we can have an even better ranking than this year, man. I think we did fairly well this year, man. Obviously, I came in late, but we got some signature wins, man, and Top 100 League Drives a Jug is a very successful series of mine, and I really enjoy making it every single episode. So this whole year has been dope, man. Especially like Christmas, man. Like I love making those Christmas videos with the gift packs and the 27K to 10 mil vid. I mean, this whole season has just been amazing, man. And whew, can't wait for the reset, man. Can't wait for the reset. But with that being said, man, just want to show you guys my legacy team, man. And that's really going to be the whole synopsis of the video. Obviously, there wasn't really a huge like desire to make a legacy team at first because Ed Reed and Ray Lewis were not in the game this year. That's really disappointing. Like this is the first year they weren't in the game, and it hurt. You know what I mean? As a Ravens fan, you would love to see those guys every year. That's kind of like what you work for your legacy team, and they weren't there. But just gonna kind of explain my legacy team, and then we'll be signing out, man. But it's been a really great year, Madden Mobile. Just want to thank each and every one of my subscribers. Even if you're not subscribed and you're viewing this video, man, just want to give thanks, man. Man, it's been incredible, man. It's been incredible. It's been an incredible ride this season, man. Can't wait to continue to build my fan base next season. But love each and every single 345 of you guys that are subscribed to my channel, man. But I'm gonna start off with the O-line. At left tackle, we have Ronnie Stanley. We obviously draft Ronnie Stanley with the 6th overall pick in the draft last year, so he's a big deal. Kelechi Osemele, man. Kelechi Osemele was an insane left guard for the Baltimore Ravens. He ended up balling out, man. Raiders offered him a huge contract in free agency, and he took it. But Kelechi Osemele was a beast for the Baltimore Ravens, man. Like, insane. At center, we got Jeremy Zetta. Jeremy Zetta used to play for the Buccaneers. We signed him in free agency, and he's done great for us for the past 3 years, man. So Jeremy Zetta's a beast. Right guard, obviously, we got Marshall Yanda. He's like the OG of the offensive line for the Baltimore Ravens. He's been on Baltimore for a long time, and he's garnered a lot of respect. You know what I mean? So Marshall Yanda definitely had to be on the O-line. And last but not least, we got Rick Wagner. Rick Wagner came on the scene last year at the right tackle position, and he's been playing fairly well. I think that he went to the Lions in free agency this year, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he stayed, but I think he went to the Lions. Um, Wide receiver, we obviously got Anquan Boldin. Anquan Boldin was a significant part of our Super Bowl team in 2012, and he made some big catches for us. There were some rumors going around that he might sign with us again for free agency this year. Didn't really come into fruition, but Anquan Boldin, man, he was one of my favorite receivers when he was on the Cardinals. So when he came to the Ravens, I was ecstatic, and he definitely didn't disappoint. Obviously, we got Steve Smith career tribute. This card was pretty hard to find, but I got my hands on it and didn't really break the bank too much having to pay for him. So Steve Smith career tribute. I mean, he's the first card I was looking for, so he was a card that I had to get. Steve Smith, just nothing short of incredible. An amazing, 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 amazing career. Steve Smith just has that dog in him. He's only 5'9", man, and he mosses over 6 feet corners. So, I mean, if that doesn't motivate you, that, size doesn't matter and that all you have to do is put in the work and you can be successful in whatever you do, then, I mean, I don't know what will. And in the slot, we got my guy, Kamar Aiken. I went to the Steelers and Ravens game this year, and I saw Kamar Aiken catch a Hail Mary at the end of the half, man. Kamar Aiken's a beast, man. He really is. People kind of want him to step up and be that, like, solid number 1, number 2 receiver for us, and that hasn't exactly really come into fruition either. But at the same time, Kamar Aiken has been a solid guy for us, you know what I mean? And definitely appreciate what Kamar Aiken has done. And Dennis Pitta. Dennis Pitta, man. Dennis Pitta, if you're a huge Ravens fan, then Dennis Pitta is probably one of your favorite guys on the team. Dennis Pitta has been on the team, like, for, 6-7 years now? Man, if he didn't get injured so much, Dennis Pitta would probably be one of the best tight ends in the league right now. He has outstanding potential. It's just, sometimes he doesn't exactly garner all that potential, you know what I mean? And man, hopefully Dennis Pitta can stay healthy this year. I would love to see him kind of take over that little murky group of tight ends that we have, because we have about like 5 or 6 tight ends that are kind of like all on the same level, and you just kind of want to see somebody like pop up out of that group, like, I'm going to be a starter. You know what I mean? And I think that's a good thing, because we haven't really gotten much production out of the tight end position recently. And with 5 or 6 guys who kind of all want to start, that brings competition out to the fullest, and somebody is really going to take that, position instead of just being given it. And I think that's a really good thing. So Dennis Pitta, obviously. Goes to the backfield. Danny Woodhead was signed by us in free agency. I like him as a free agent signing. I think that Joe Flacco might like him too, and that's a problem, because Joe Flacco checks down more than pretty much any quarterback in the NFL, and it's something that he's criticized for by Baltimore Ravens fans, because all he does is really check the ball down instead of trying to take shots down the field when he does have a cannon for an arm. But Danny Woodhead is a guy who can be a third down back for us, and he can play slot receiver if needed. So Danny Woodhead, can't go wrong with him as a signing. Kyle Juszczyk, man, juice. Kyle Juszczyk is my guy, man. The Ravens fans love him, man. Kyle Juszczyk is a beast. 113 adjusted overall. He bought my overall up by like 4 just putting him in, so that's pretty insane for a fullback. But man, Kyle Juszczyk is an incredible guy, and I'm so glad that we re-signed him this year, because I definitely didn't want to lose Kyle Juszczyk, man. He does so much for us, man. Catching the ball out of the backfield, great blocker, underrated blocker. Man, Kyle Juszczyk does it all, and I'm so glad that Madden Mobile gave him some respect, and they gave him a 99 overall boss. You know what I mean? They even caught me for surprise, but he definitely deserves it 100%, man. Kyle Juszczyk is incredible. And last but not least, man, Steve McNair. Steve McNair played for the Ravens for the 2006-2007 season, and I think that's the year that he was killed as well. And just want to give my condolences to him and his family. Steve McNair was a great guy, man, and he didn't disappoint for us at all, man. Steve McNair did decently for us. He was a serviceable quarterback. Instead of getting the 92 legend, I opted for the 99 overall boss. I don't think it really matters the difference. I'm not the guy that wants to have like all Just wanted to see what was up there. Like all of the same jerseys on my theme team. It's just kind of like I want those guys in there that I know like played a good part in the Baltimore Ravens. Like I could have got Deion Sanders for my defense because he played for Baltimore, but it's like Deion was terrible for Baltimore. You know what I mean? So it's like I didn't even want to get Deion. I don't think that he deserved to be on the team over some of the guys that I have that are like key Ravens to me. You know what I mean? So go to the defensive side of things, man. But this offense is pretty incredible, man. I like the offense, and it's an offense that you can still score points with. So it's pretty cool. You know what I mean? And I love each and every one of these guys that's on this team, man. So let's go to defense. And you notice the defense doesn't really look like a typical legacy defense for the Ravens, because usually, let's go to my legacy team from last year and let me show you my defense compared to this year. Trophy room, 93 defense. You usually see Ed Reed and then you usually see Ray Lewis. You know what I mean? Last year we had Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Peter Boulware. I mean, they just really kind of disrespected Baltimore this year, man. My guy Trey Walker, R.I.P., man. Trey Walker was killed a couple years ago, man. But yeah, man, Baltimore doesn't really get any respect anymore, man. I know that they're on their, like, I don't want to say rebuilding side of things. They're on the rebuilding side of things. But they're on the rebuilding side of things. But, I mean, man, wish that we could have got a Ray Lewis and Ed Reed this year. And a Peter Boulware would have been nice as well. I love Peter Boulware, man. Can we get like a Tony Saragusa too, man? Is like that too much to ask? Now I'm just asking for classic Ravens players. Where was Rod Woodson this year? Was Rod Woodson in the game this year? I doubt it. Let me see. Rod Woodson wasn't even in the game this year. How insane is that? But anyway, cornerback position, we signed Brandon Carr this past offseason. Not crazy about the signing, but he does kind of fit the stature of a Ravens cover 2 type cornerback. So we want our cornerbacks to be physical, and I think Brandon Carr brings that. So hey, Brandon Carr. Other side, we got Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey was drafted 16 overall this year from Alabama. I like Marlon Humphrey, man. Marlon Humphrey is a pretty good cornerback. I think that he definitely fits the mold of a Ravens cornerback. And hopefully, man, he can bring something nice to our defense. Not sure that he'll be starting day one, but as much depth as we can get the cornerback position as possible, man, that's what we need. So very good draft pick there. My guy Ladarius Webb at the safety position. Ladarius Webb was a great cornerback for us during the Super Bowl era, 2012, 2013. Then he moved to nickel cornerback and he started to kind of struggle. And Ladarius Webb himself asked to be moved to the safety position. And he grinded this past season, man. Ladarius Webb has definitely grown as a player, and he's re-earned my respect as a Baltimore Raven because he's one of the guys that is still here from that team, man. And Ladarius Webb, I'm a huge fan of him, man. I'm a huge fan. Other side, we got Eric Weddle, obviously. Eric Weddle played great for us this season, man. I mean, nothing else to be said. Eric Weddle is what you want as, like, a team captain, you know, and he's been one of the captains of the defense, and people really respect Eric Weddle a lot. Linebacking core, we'll get to them last. We got Corey Graham. Corey Graham played a couple seasons for us. He was pretty cool. Then we got Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith, 79 overall is his highest rated card, but I felt that Jimmy Smith deserved to be on the team. I'm a huge Jimmy Smith fan, so I had to get him on the team, even though he's only a 79. Lawrence Guy. It is Lawrence Guy. To be honest with you, there wasn't really any good Ravens defensive ends, so I don't really like any of these guys. But Corey Redding was actually pretty cool, but I don't really like any of these guys. But hey, it's all I had left. Defensive tackle position. This team would not be a legacy team if Haloti Ngata was not on the team, because Haloti Ngata is a legend for Baltimore. He's on the stature of Ed Reed and Terrell Suggs and Ray Lewis, because those are the 4 guys that dominated at that time. And Haloti Ngata, man, everybody loved Haloti Ngata. Haloti Ngata was a beast for the Baltimore Ravens, man. Just insane. Trench Warrior, man. I mean, who doesn't love Haloti Ngata, man? Haloti Ngata was insane. But yeah, Haloti Ngata there. And then we got my guy Brandon Williams. I'm a huge Brandon Williams fan as well. I think he's one of the most underrated defensive tackles in the NFL. Maybe even one of the most underrated players. Brandon Williams brings it every week, and he definitely clogs up the middle so that those linebackers can fill much easier. Last but not least, we got the linebacking core. We got Paul Kruger. Paul Kruger was one of my favorite guys on that Super Bowl defense, man. Paul Kruger had a great playoffs, too. He showed up every single game, and I think the year after that, he got traded to the Chargers, and I was pretty upset about that, man, because Paul Kruger was definitely a beast for us, man. I liked him a lot. Other side, we got Elvis Dumervil. We signed Elvis Dumervil from the Broncos to be a pass rusher for us. First season, very well as a pass rusher, he did for us. After that, he started kind of having some injury troubles, and he hasn't really been as good for us as a pass rusher. But Elvis Dumervil is a great guy, man, and he definitely brings what we needed as a pass rusher, so we need him to step up again this year. Middle linebacker, we got C.J. Mosley. C.J. Mosley is the only thing on our defense other than Terrell Suggs now that kind of resembles what a Baltimore Ravens supposed to be. Man, C.J. Mosley does it all for us. And when I saw him play versus Steelers, he didn't really do as well. But in general, C.J. Mosley is probably one of the best players. He is the best player on the defense, in my opinion. And he's definitely a reincarnation of Ray Lewis in my eyes if he continues to work. And then last but not least, can't have a legacy team without the guy Terrell Suggs. Had to get Terrell Suggs in here somehow. His stats on this card are terrible, but this card is so amazing. Like, look how beautiful the play art is on this card, man. I had to get Terrell Suggs in this thing somehow. I paid a good amount for this most fair card too, so just to get this card on the team, I had to pay a good amount. But had to get Terrell Suggs in there, man. Terrell Suggs is a fucking animal. And he's the only thing left that has the team heart beating, man. When you see Terrell Suggs come out for his entrance, man, that's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing, man. Like, Terrell Suggs is... man. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up, man. Just wanted to thank you guys for an amazing Madden Mobile 17. Wanted to show you guys the Legacy Squad. You know I'm a huge Ravens fan. I did put one together. This is going to be my Legacy team for Madden Mobile 18. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is going to be the last video until the reset. This is going to be the last video, man. So, man, going to be kind of a drought for everybody because people have already built their legacy teams now. Now they're waiting for the reset. And then once the reset comes, there's going to be nothing to do. People are going to be probably talking in the forums for 3 days. Just trying to kind of build that excitement as the game kind of releases. First off, iOS gets the game an hour early. So that's a stab in the heart for me. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know, iOS got it early last year as well. But, man, can't wait to get my hands on the next reset of Madden Mobile. Hopefully it made some really nice improvements and it's not just a money grab. But, man, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited, though. Just want to thank you guys for watching, man. Thanks to each and every one of you, man. Hey, stay tuned for Madden Mobile 18 content, man. I'm definitely going to be coming with a vengeance this year. Coin-making filters, coin-making methods the first week. I've got you guys. I got a couple of guys in mind. And I think I have some filters that's going to blow some guys away. I already know a guy that I'm going to add into one of my filters. Hopefully, I can kind of mix that in with a filter I had last year and just kind of get something going. But we're gonna just kind of hold off on the coin talk. But I'm literally like already creating filters before the game even comes out. I'm just looking at the letters of rookies and just trying to kind of like implement it into filters I've already had that I know will be successful again. And hopefully, man, we can have an amazing year next year. But it's me, your boy, St. John, up another video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in Madden Mobile 18. Peace.